Okay, today what we have is a pump coupler cover. So like this side would be the pump over here, this side would be the motor, and then in the middle here is the coupler to couple up the two together. So this cover sits over the shaft, and that's what protects you from getting caught up in it, getting your hands in it, or anything like that. But the problem is there's about a 2-inch gap here, or 1.5 inch gap here between the pump and the motor. Well, they don't want you to be able to put your fingers in there. So I got some 1-inch flat bar, and I've been bending it. So I'm gonna close the gap up by 1 inch on each side like this. So I gotta do that to this, and then they want a handle up on top of it. So that's kind of what the little welding project is for today. So I'll get back with you. Let me get this piece bent up and start getting it tacked up, and then I'll show you whenever I get done. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so there's the 1-inch flat bar put on there. I should have spent a little more time on prepping and cleaning. The aluminum on the inside is like super dirty, and whenever you try to weld it, it just pulls all the trash, you know, out into the weld. It just makes it where it don't flow good. But so now I'm gonna do the handle on it, and it's gonna be real simple. It's just gonna be a piece of flat bar, piece of pipe in between it, and there ain't gonna be much to it. So let me cut some pieces of that flat bar right there. Well, this piece of scrap that I cut a while back, so I'll just cut a couple 2 or 3 inch long ones, and then I've got a little piece of pipe over here that I'll cut and weld in between it. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Put that in between it for the handle. So, all right, I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, here's the little handle. Right now it's super hot. So I'm gonna end up grinding this, rounding it. So you can see how hot it is, just my gloves. Whew. But and that's gonna go right across the top there. So we'll let that cool off a little bit, then I'll get it kind of ground up, cleaned up, and then I'll stick it up on top. So it's one thing I forgot about this machine, which you think, you know, I weld with it all the time. I use this Dynasty 300, and if you turn the frequency and the balance down on it, then it sounds more blunt, but it acts like it's got what is called a self-cleaning for like aluminum that's oxidized and everything like that. So I should have done that on this inside. I could probably actually, now that I got it turned down, because I did it on this one, because this pipe I had was oxidized, this plate was oxidized, and I was like, man, it's just welding like shit. But then I was like, let me mess with these settings a little bit, and that's what it is. You turn that turn the frequency down. I had it jacked up real high, and it makes it like a real sharp pitch sound. Now it's like a real dull sound, and it makes it, they say it self-cleans. So I could probably run back over this, and it would look a lot better. And I might do that just to see how it comes out, and then if I'll get back with you and show you the difference. So like right now, you know, it was really dirty, so it didn't really weld real good. So let me wash back over it, and let's see what it looks like now that I've messed with the frequency on it a little bit. So I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, yeah, that makes a world of difference. Look at the difference after just washing over that with the frequency turned down to where it's more cleaning action. And this you can see the inside. That's what it looked like before I had to, you know, kind of grind some of the trash off of it because it was just like pulling all kind of black stuff out. So you see how that is? That's how that looked over there. So now I can, I'll wash back over this side, make it look a little better. But that's definitely something to remember if your machine has that feature. You know, some machines, I don't know about the Everlast and some of the other brands out there. I've had this machine a long time, and it's got more buttons on it than I know how to really mess with or whatever. But I do remember watching some videos on the frequency. It was can't remember what video it was. I think it was 60 or something. I can't remember. Hell, it was years ago I watched it, and because I was trying to find out about this, all the buttons on this machine, and he was showing the difference between being high frequency and the frequency being up super high and being super low, the difference on how much your puddle spreads and how much it like self cleans and all that. It was a pretty good video. I wished I could remember which one it was. But if you Google up frequency settings for aluminum weld machines, maybe you'll run across it. I'm not real sure. But yeah, it definitely made a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash over this side and this side too, just to kind of blend it together a little more, make it look a little better. So I'll get back with you in a minute. That handle's still cooling off. It's sitting over there. That thing's still super hot. So I'll get with you in a little bit. All right, bye. Okay, there's the handle. Went ahead and rounded the tops after I welded it on there. That's what it looks like when it sets over the pump coupler. Like I said, they just wanted to make it to where it's kind of senseless, but you know, that one inch closes up to where you can't really get your finger in there. But you know, sometimes you gotta take you know, you gotta have a little common sense when you work in the construction world. I mean, your fingers shouldn't be around rotating equipment anyways on a pump anyhow, unless it's locked out and all that. So, but I don't know, what do I know? So I just wanted to show y'all. It was just a quick little mod for the pump coupler. So make a little money. That's what it's all about. Working for yourself. You know, you try to make a buck here and there. So that'll make a buck right there. Well, y'all have a good day. Take care and be safe out there.